are here at PAX Rising as part of PAX 2016. But screw 2016, let's go back to the 1980s, shall we? First up, I want to talk about Dead State Drive, which is an isometric game where you go on a road trip, on an adventure of self-discovery, but along the way, you have to try and deal with the various evil forces that come up. It's a very, for one, the game has a very striking sort of cel-shaded, flat-shaded look. It's just striking from a distance. But aside from the action as well, it has a sort of unintentionally Dark Souls kind of feel to it, as using guns to, expands your stamina meter as you try and take down the various bosses. But even then, you don't even have to take down the enemies, the various cults that come along the way. You can, if you want, just try and help them out and try and figure out their problem too. Or you can just straight up shoot them in the face. But the game has a very sort of dreamlike feel to it, like as you'd expect from a road trip game. It is coming out sometime in the next year, and it does look quite good. Next up, we go full 80s glam with The Artful Escape of Francis Vendetti, which is a game in which you're about to go to your first concert, you're about to perform there. However, you're trying to look for your stage presence, your persona. So you have to go to a multi-dimensional multiverse just filled with monsters that'll teach you how to rock. It's a side-scrolling platforming game, and it's got musical elements too, but the thing that's really striking is how shiny it all looks. It's kind of reminiscent of Journey, if filtered through a purple haze, a purple rain, if you will. I'm very interested to see how the musicality is going to fit into it, but I'm also interested to see what they can do with the art direction, because at the moment it leaves a fantastic first impression. And finally, we've been talking about some serious games, but let's go to the other extreme of the 80s. So the over-the-top neon excess with Hyper Jam, which is a local 4-player brawler in which you have your environments, you grab your objects, and you just try and thwack your opponents with them. It's very reminiscent of Power Stone rather, if that's your point of reference, or if you're feeling a little bit newer, something like Gang Beasts. It's not much original going on here, but all the ideas that it uses, it cohesively puts them together in a fantastic package. The various the multiplayer games that I've seen at PAX, everyone just had the time of their lives, and the game just oozes style, that sort of neon thing. If that sort of even slightly appeals to you, then the style of Hyper Jam is exactly what you're looking for. So that does it for this 80s edition of the Indie Bundle at PAX 2016. Stay tuned to New Game Plus for more coverage of games and indie games and such.